Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Haven't did a video in a while. I'm out here in the ABC Islands. When they say ABC, it's Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. So I'm in Curacao right now. But I just want to talk about how money saved me. I almost died. Like I said, I was going to stop talking about money on this channel because, keep some things to myself and for the real ones. But anyway, we took an excursion, and anytime with me and my friends we go out, we gonna throw it around, and so pretty much we went on one excursion, and we one of the drivers of the excursion, he was cool, so he was like, look, bro, call your boss, right? So he called his boss, and we like, look, we like this guy, how much for him to just drive us around for the whole day? So they threw us a number, we paid it. So bro just drove us around, took us to all the different beaches, different, spots. So we went to this one spot, right? And it was like these kids was jumping off a cliff. So it was like a cliff you could jump off into the water because the water was like 30 feet. So I get up there,
My boy.
I jump off the jump, hit the water, and my shoulder completely comes out of the socket.
Come up now.
Like my shoulder was, my entire arm was hanging in front of me. Like my shoulder, everything was entirely in front of me. So, homeboy was cool. Now, mind you, if they would have called the ambulance, it would have took the ambulance 45 minutes to get there, 45 minutes back to the hospital. So, bruh put me in the truck and did 100 up the highway and took me to the hospital, whatever, right? So here's where it gets interesting. Get to the hospital. My wife get my insurance shit, so they don't take my insurance. So my wife was like, fuck it, we're just gonna pay cash. How much? So mind you, it's 20 people in the emergency room. I just walk in, my shoulder all over the place, my arm all over the place. I'm in the joint like just tripping because my fucking arm was out of socket. Because we had the money, cash money. As soon as we told them we had cash, the doctor came through the double doors like a fucking angel. Was like, I got you. And literally just went in front of all the people in the emergency room. Because they all had insurance, right? But it's a process. But because we got cash, they was like, shit, we don't care. We're just going to take your money and, get you right. So they brought me immediately, like past everybody, took me, got an x-ray, all right, like, boom, your shoulder out of socket. They gave me some pain pills. I don't take pills, but the pills didn't work. But they brought that fentanyl. That fentanyl? That liquid fentanyl, man. But anyway, they shot me up with that. And then literally, she just put my arm over my head and then just pushed down and snapped back into place. And then the fentanyl wore off, and I started going through like withdrawals, like, addict withdrawals in the joint for like probably 10, 15 minutes. And then I was back. They put me in the sling and I'm good now. But the whole point of this video is always have funds, money, cash available because, we overseas, they don't take American insurance. They was like, what? You got who? Care First, Blue Cross. What is that? They was like, bro, you better get out of here. So they basically like, we ain't taking that. Like, if you don't have the money, then you just gonna be fucked up. But guess what? I had the money. And that instantly, everybody else, when I left, the same people that were sitting in there, when they took me back, were still sitting there because all they had was insurance. They didn't have the cash to pay for the visit. And it's really important, even back in America, like insurance is cool, but if you're really in dire need, like if you got the cash, you're gonna get it done, period. And that's one thing that people overlook is the importance of having money on deck when it comes to any situation. It doesn't matter whether you're buying a home, whether you are investing in, stock market or any other assets, investing in yourself. Cash is king, despite what you see all over social media that the dollar is this, the dollar is that. Cash is king everywhere, and it can save your fucking life. Cause I damn sure would have probably passed out in that job if they ain't, if they didn't get to me right away, cause that shit hurt. It did. Like when I stand up, it hurt, but when I sit down, it didn't hurt as much. Like I prop my arm up. But yeah, literally my entire shoulder was like in the front of my body. it came completely out, and I like busted my. I thought my teeth was gone too, but hey, you live and you learn, you have fun, and at the end of the day, I was able to get that shit done just because I had the money to do it, and I'm pretty sure the people in the waiting room was like, damn, like maybe we should do what he did, just pull the cash out. Just one of those things. So if you are somebody that's average and you don't have at least $1,000 in the bank, you're tripping. It's time to do something, start a business, start Ubering or something, to get the extra cash just in case. Especially if you're somebody that goes on vacation every year. Because like I said, American insurance doesn't work out here. Now you can get traveler's insurance, which I've never, I'm not privy to. I'm not educated on traveler's insurance. So I didn't get any. When you book your plane tickets, they email you, ask you if you want it. But for some reason, my ignorant ass, I thought that the insurance only covered like your luggage or if your flight got canceled. I didn't know it covered, health stuff. But either way, I prefer to pay cash anyway because once they saw the money, they was like, oh yeah, come on. Threw me right in the x-ray, threw me right on the table, gave me everything I needed, and then they just put my shoulder back in place. Boom. Gave me another x-ray. Was like, all right, you good. See you later. And that was it. All because I had the money. Like that was the only reason why they did it. Otherwise, like they wouldn't even let me in the hospital. Like before you go into the hospital, it's like a security gate you got to go through. And they were just looking like, nigga, we don't care about your arm. I said, bro, I got cash. Oh, for real? Pressed the button, gate open, went through to the lady, my wife filled out a form, told them, cash. And they said, oh, shit. Called the doctor. She came through. She was ready. Let's get it. While everybody else is in the waiting room just waiting. Sick. But they were using insurance. So, and they gave me that option. They said, you can call your insurance company real quick, get them on the phone and see if they'll pay for it. I said, nah, I'm going to just pay y'all the money. How much? Like, I don't even care about the money for real. Like, money, I don't care about it. And that was it. But yeah, let that be a lesson because it can happen to anyone. And that's just real.